There are moments in time that feel like thresholds, where the ordinary dissolves and something heavier, more luminous, enters the atmosphere. September the 7th is such a day. You may already feel the air charged, your body unsettled, your spirit leaning forward as though it knows what your mind cannot yet explain. This is the weight of prophecy unfolding. It does not arrive with thunder for everyone. It arrives as a whisper for those who are awake enough to listen. Virgo, with its gift for precision and its soul wired to detail, is among the first to sense it. This is why you feel it so strongly now. The prophecy is not abstract. It is a checkpoint, a gate that marks a turning in the unseen. For some, it will bring clarity, alignment, and breakthrough. For others, if ignored, it will spin into confusion and karmic traps. The line between these outcomes is awareness. To see the signs is to step into destiny. To ignore them is to remain bound to cycles that should have ended long ago. You are not here by chance. The very fact that you are receiving these words is confirmation that the Virgo prophecy belongs to you. This moment carries both promise and risk. Promise, because the universe is revealing that destiny is active. Risk, because prophecy without recognition fades into wasted potential. Yet if you remain, if you allow the message to settle in your spirit, you will uncover the 4 soul signs that mark the path forward. These are not trivial signals. They are anchors, physical and spiritual confirmations that guide you when nothing else makes sense. They appear in the body, in the atmosphere, in the language of numbers, in dreams, and even in the sudden arrival of peace that has no logical source. You have felt the difference already. Perhaps it shows up as a chill across your skin when no wind is near. Perhaps as numbers repeating before your eyes. Perhaps as vivid dreams that leave you waking in wonder. These are the whispers of prophecy. They are the voice of destiny saying, "Pay attention. Stay until the end of this journey, because the decree spoken there is not just a conclusion, it is a seal, one that locks in the power of today and bends your line of time toward fulfillment." And before the soul signs reveal themselves, you must first remember the hidden Virgo path that explains why prophecy comes to you in this way. The Virgo path has always been hidden, marked by a quiet kind of strength that is often misunderstood by the world. While others chase visibility, Virgo is called to refinement, service, and unseen labor that seems to vanish into the background. Yet this invisibility is not failure. It is preparation. Every detail attended to in silence, every act of devotion overlooked by human eyes has been carefully recorded by the unseen. The prophecy you feel stirring now is not new. It is the culmination of seeds planted long before, seeds that required silence in order to grow roots deep enough to sustain what is unfolding today. Perhaps you know too well the ache of being dismissed, of watching others take the stage while your work remained in the shadows. There may have been times you questioned your worth, wondering if all the energy you poured into perfection was wasted. But this hidden path was never punishment. It was the divine strategy of Virgo's journey. You were never meant to bloom in shallow soil. You were being prepared to carry something heavier, something prophetic, that could not survive without strong foundations. This is why Virgo often feels like the outsider, the one who notices what others miss, the one who carries more responsibility than recognition. It can feel lonely, but that loneliness has shaped you into someone who can read the signs others overlook. It has sharpened your sensitivity, tuned your spirit to subtle vibrations, and made you ready for prophecy. The very difference that once felt like a burden is the reason you are chosen to receive the 4 soul signs now. Cosmic justice has always been part of Virgo's role. Where there is disorder, Virgo brings structure. Where there is silence, Virgo brings discernment. And where there are cycles of karmic invisibility, Virgo is called to break them. This hidden path has positioned you as a keeper of prophecy, the one who senses the shift before it becomes visible, the one who hears the whisper before the crowd catches the sound. So, when September the 7th stirs something unexplainable in your spirit, understand that it is not random. It is your path aligning with prophecy. The difference you feel is the echo of your preparation. And as you embrace this truth, the mystical frame of the day begins to reveal why these signs appear now, why this prophecy unfolds at this exact threshold. Beneath the surface of this day lies a structure woven by forces both cosmic and spiritual, creating the frame through which prophecy unfolds. September the 7th does not arrive as an ordinary date. It carries the vibration of a gate, a symbolic opening where endings and beginnings overlap. You may feel it as a heaviness in your body, a heightened awareness in your spirit, or a strange clarity that appears without explanation. The mystical frame of today explains why the prophecy stirs so powerfully in you. Astrologically, the moon wanes, a phase of release and surrender. This lunar current calls you to let go of cycles that have already served their purpose, to unclench your grip on what no longer feeds your spirit. The waning energy is not destruction but refinement, the stripping away of excess so the true core can shine. For Virgo, this energy resonates deeply, for it mirrors the call to cleanse, to sort, to prepare for the greater alignment just ahead. Numerology places its stamp here as well. The number 777 hums with spiritual alignment, the vibration of divine timing and confirmation that you are walking in step with higher design. Alongside it, 999 appears as the number of endings, the signal that a chapter is closing for good. When these numbers converge, the prophecy unfolds. Endings release space for destiny to emerge, and alignment confirms that the path is opening in front of you. If you have seen these numbers today, they are not accidents. They are signals embedded in the fabric of the moment. The signs may already be visiting you. Déjà vu so sharp it bends your sense of time. Dreams that return night after night, carrying symbols you cannot shake. A sudden chill that moves through your body even in still air. These are not random sensations. They are confirmations that you are inside the frame of prophecy. Do not fear these experiences. Awareness is greater than fear. Fear shrinks the moment, but awareness expands it, allowing you to recognize the signs as guidance instead of threats. The mystical frame of September the 7th exists to prepare you for recognition, to awaken you to the 4 soul signs that you cannot afford to ignore. And as the frame opens fully, the first sign reveals itself in the most physical of ways, chills and goosebumps that mark the presence of spirit. The first soul sign is the sudden rush of chills and goosebumps, a physical confirmation that spirit is near. It may happen without warning, a wave moving across your arms or the back of your neck when the air is still. Sometimes it arrives when a truth is spoken, when a song plays with uncanny timing, or when your thoughts align with something greater than yourself. This sensation is not just your body reacting randomly. It is energy brushing against your field, a whisper from the unseen reminding you that you are not walking alone. Virgo, with your heightened sensitivity, feels this sign more strongly than most. You notice the subtle shifts in the room, the way the atmosphere changes before words are spoken. These chills are not coincidence. They are a signature of presence, the touch of spirit confirming that prophecy is active. They arrive when the veil thins, when the unseen steps close enough for your body to register the vibration. The mistake many make is dismissing these chills as nothing more than temperature or nerves. But to ignore them is to ignore confirmation. Every time they appear, they mark a moment of alignment, a checkpoint of destiny. They are saying, pay attention. This moment matters. The more you acknowledge them, the more frequent they become, for the universe continues to respond to recognition. When the chills arrive, pause. Breathe into the moment and allow gratitude to rise in your chest. Even a whispered thank you anchors the presence. Place your hand over your heart if you feel led, grounding the energy so it settles in your body rather than passing unnoticed. By doing this, you shift from passive experience to active participation, opening yourself more fully to the unfolding prophecy. Let this sign be sealed with an affirmation. I honor the presence of spirit. Speak it aloud whenever the chills arrive. These words transform fleeting sensations into sacred confirmations, reminding you that the unseen is walking beside you. And as you begin to honor this first soul sign, you will notice another sign appearing with equal insistence, numbers repeating around you, carrying messages written into the very fabric of time. The second soul sign comes through the language of numbers, a code written into the patterns of time itself. You may glance at the clock and see 111, or 222, or even the unmistakable sequence of 777. Receipts, license plates, page numbers, or digital screens echo the same patterns again and again until you cannot deny that something is speaking. These numbers are not coincidences. They are prophetic markers, signals that the universe is aligning your steps and confirming that you are in sync with a greater plan. For Virgo, this sign carries even deeper resonance. Your natural tendency to notice detail means that you are more likely to catch these repetitions, to feel the subtle tug in your chest when the number appears at exactly the right moment. 111 speaks of manifestation, reminding you that your thoughts are creating pathways before your eyes. 2 whispers of alignment and divine partnership, urging patience as things weave together. 777 affirms spiritual blessing and divine timing, a clear confirmation that you are not off course. 1111 opens the gate of awakening, reminding you that you are standing inside a portal moment. The mistake many make is brushing these numbers off as chance. They laugh, they dismiss, they look away. But prophecy hides in patterns, and those who treat them as nothing miss the language of spirit. These numbers do not simply repeat to amuse you, they repeat to guide you. They arrive when your soul is ready to notice, when the prophecy unfolding requires confirmation to steady your faith. The protocol is simple. When the numbers appear, stop and acknowledge. Whisper thank you. Write them down, even alongside the emotion you felt at that exact moment. Was it relief, hope, doubt, clarity? The number and the feeling together create a message specific to you. Over time, you will begin to read your own prophecy through these patterns, a language unique to your journey. Anchor this soul sign with the affirmation, "The numbers guide my steps." Speak it when you see them, so the message does not drift away unclaimed. For as you recognize the sacred language of numbers, another sign approaches in the night hours. Dreams and visions that carry truths too vivid to ignore. The third soul sign arrives when the world is quiet and your defenses are lowered. Dreams and visions that carry prophetic weight. They come in symbols too sharp to dismiss, in stories that feel more real than waking life. Perhaps you dream of doors opening, of keys being handed to you, of climbing staircases into light. Perhaps the vision repeats itself night after night, or lingers in your mind long after you wake. These are not ordinary fragments of imagination. They are messages coded into your subconscious, delivered when your spirit is most receptive. Virgo, with your natural connection to detail, is especially attuned to these signs. You may notice how the colors are brighter, how the emotions linger, how the dream feels more like a memory than a fantasy. Sometimes déjà vu will follow, moments in waking life that echo what you saw in the night. These overlaps are not coincidences. They are confirmations that the dream was prophetic, a glimpse of what is unfolding in your line of time. The common mistake is to ignore these visions or let them fade upon waking. Too often they slip away because they are not recorded, and the message dissolves with the morning light. To dismiss them as nonsense is to silence one of the most ancient languages of prophecy. Dreams have always been the canvas where spirit paints truth. They are the bridge between the seen and the unseen, between the conscious and the eternal. The protocol is to honor what is given. Keep a journal by your bed and write the moment you wake, even if it is only fragments, even if the details seem strange. Over time, the patterns will reveal themselves. You may also ask before sleeping for clarity, whispering a simple request for truth to be shown in ways you can understand. This act of intention opens the doorway wider, making your spirit more available to receive. Seal this sign with the affirmation, "My dreams reveal the truth." Speak it as you rest, letting it serve as both invitation and protection. For when you treat your dreams as prophecy, they begin to carry more weight, more clarity, more undeniable direction. And as you awaken to their meaning, another soul sign emerges, not in the chaos of visions, but in the stillness of a sudden peace that has no explanation. The fourth soul sign is the sudden arrival of peace without reason, the kind of stillness that enters your spirit even when circumstances remain unchanged. It may come in the middle of a storm, when everything around you looks uncertain, yet deep within you feel a quiet calm, a knowing that cannot be explained. This peace is not passive, it is prophetic. It is the soul's way of confirming that you are aligned, that you are walking inside the prophecy, even if your eyes cannot yet see the full picture. Virgo, often burdened with analysis and responsibility, may struggle to trust this peace. You are used to earning clarity through effort, through detail, through control. Yet this sign arrives without effort, as a gift, reminding you that some truths are not grasped, but received. When you feel that inexplicable calm, it is not emptiness, it is evidence. It is spirit telling you that destiny is already in motion and that you can rest even before the breakthrough arrives. The mistake many make is to dismiss this peace as laziness or to resist it by chasing more answers. But peace is not avoidance. It is alignment. When the atmosphere shifts and you feel the weight in your chest dissolve, you are not doing nothing. You are participating in prophecy by letting go of what is not yours to control. This is the strength of stillness. It makes space for the unseen to work. The protocol is simple, yet sacred. When peace arrives, pause. Do not rush to fill the silence with activity or worry. Breathe it in deeply, anchoring gratitude into your body. Place your hand over your heart, whisper, "Thank you," and let the calm settle into your spirit as proof. In these moments, clarity will often follow, and what felt impossible may suddenly reveal its next step. Anchor this soul sign with the affirmation, "Peace is my prophecy fulfilled." Speak it whenever calmness appears unexpectedly, reminding yourself that peace itself is a sign of alignment, not its absence. Now that the 4 soul signs have been revealed, chills, numbers, dreams, and peace, the question remains, how do you know they truly belong to you? The answer comes in proof, in the story of one who carried these same signs and discovered that prophecy was not just a promise, but a lived reality. There is a story that carries the weight of proof, a living example of prophecy unfolding through the 4 soul signs. Imagine someone moving through life burdened by questions, uncertain of their place, exhausted by cycles that never seem to end. On the outside, they carried themselves with quiet strength, but within, the heaviness grew until it felt unbearable. They asked for a sign, for something real, something undeniable. And slowly, the signs began to arrive. The first came as chills that swept across their body during moments of silence, waves of energy that appeared when no air moved, a presence that felt both strange and comforting. At first, they dismissed it as nothing. But then the numbers began to appear. 111 at the exact moment they thought of starting over. 222 when they prayed for alignment. 777 when they questioned if spirit had heard them. The repetition was too precise to ignore, and their heart began to soften with awareness. Soon the dreams came, vivid and charged with symbols that refused to fade. They dreamed of a door opening to a landscape filled with light, of holding keys that glowed in their hands, of walking through corridors where whispers echoed their name. Upon waking, the details clung to them, stirring both wonder and fear. They wrote them down, and slowly the pattern became clear. But the greatest sign was peace. In the middle of the storm, when circumstances had not yet changed, a sudden stillness fell over them like a cloak. The weight lifted, and in its place was assurance that everything was already shifting, that destiny was already unfolding. They could not explain it, but they knew it was real. Moved by these signs, They lit a candle one night and spoke their intention aloud. I see the signs. I accept the prophecy. It was a small ritual, yet it changed everything. Within days, an opportunity appeared, a breakthrough that aligned perfectly with what the signs had promised. The prophecy was no longer an idea, it was reality. The moral is clear. The signs are not random. They are confirmations waiting to be acknowledged. And when they are honored, prophecy moves from vision to manifestation. The question then becomes how to seal these experiences, to anchor them so the unfolding cannot be shaken. This is where the ritual of sealing begins. To seal the prophecy, you must move beyond recognizing the signs into anchoring them with intention. The ritual of sealing transforms fleeting confirmations into lasting alignment, ensuring that what has begun continues to unfold without interference. It is not complex, but it requires presence, honesty, and surrender. This ritual follows 4 steps: clarity, elevated emotion, aligned action, and release. Together, they bind the prophecy into your path. Begin with clarity. Take pen and paper and write your decree in the present tense, as though the prophecy is already fulfilled. Write words like, I am aligned with destiny, I walk in peace, I see and honor the soul signs. These are not requests, they are declarations. Writing them down makes them tangible, a bridge between thought and reality. Next comes elevated emotion. Do not simply read the words. Feel them. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let gratitude rise until it fills your chest. Imagine how it feels to live with destiny unfolding, to see clarity in every step, to rest in peace no matter what storms surround you. The stronger the emotion, the more power you give to the decree. Then take aligned action. This does not need to be dramatic. Light a candle, speak your decree aloud, or place your written words under something meaningful, like a stone or a symbol of faith. Even the smallest step signals readiness. The universe does not respond to perfection, it responds to movement. Finally comes release. After writing, feeling, and acting, you must let go. If you choose, you may safely burn the paper, watching the smoke carry your words upward. Or you may fold it, place it somewhere hidden, and trust it is already done. Release is the act of surrendering control, of letting the prophecy breathe without your fear pressing against it. Because the moon wanes, this ritual is especially powerful for releasing resistance and cutting ties with what no longer serves. Protect your energy afterward with simple acts, a salt bath, incense, or grounding through deep breath. Whisper thank you, sealing the ritual with trust. And once the seal is set, you will not be left without guidance. The universe will respond with confirmations, subtle yet undeniable, showing you that the prophecy has been anchored. The decree is near, and soon the final words will lock today's unfolding into the line of your destiny. You have walked through the threshold of prophecy, and now the final step stands before you. The signs have spoken. Chills upon your skin, numbers repeating in patterns too precise to dismiss, dreams and visions that carried more truth than memory, and peace that arrived without explanation. These 4 soul signs were not accidents. They were confirmations that the Virgo prophecy of September the 7th belongs to you. And now, the decree must be spoken, for prophecy unsealed remains only potential, but prophecy sealed becomes destiny. This decree is not complicated, yet its weight is immeasurable. Stand in stillness, breathe deeply, and let the words rise from your chest, not only from your lips. Speak. I see the soul signs. I am aligned with prophecy. I walk in clarity and peace. As these words leave your mouth, they do more than echo in the air. They ripple into the unseen, commanding your line of time to bend toward fulfillment. This is not repetition. This is creation. The decree seals what has been revealed. Virgo, you are not ordinary. Your sensitivity, your discipline, your hidden path have always been preparing you for this. Others may dismiss what you see, but you know what you feel. You were chosen to carry the gift of detail, the ability to notice the whispers of spirit that others ignore. And because you notice, you are entrusted with prophecy. This decree is your response to that trust. Anchor it further by writing the words, by declaring them again in community, for what you speak alone gains power when spoken together. The seal multiplies when shared, and the prophecy strengthens as voices rise in unity. To speak, "I see the soul signs," is to join a chorus of alignment, a sound that carries beyond this moment into eternity. The Virgo prophecy does not close with fear, it closes with light. Before you stretches a path illuminated not by answers but by signs, guiding you step by step, assuring you that you are not walking blind. You have entered the gate, you have honored the signals, and you have sealed the decree. Now imagine yourself standing before a glowing doorway, the stars alive above you, the silence filled with presence. You take one step forward, and the prophecy no longer unfolds outside of you. It unfolds through you. The gate closes behind, but destiny opens ahead, waiting to be lived.